Hey, Nation, we are back with Nigel Postings. How you doing, Nigel?
I'm very good, Harry. Very good. Living the dream.
Good. All right. Yeah, I hear the weather's getting nicer up there.
It was beautiful over the weekend, and then for this long weekend, it's going to be cloudy, I think, and so normal Seattle weather. But yeah, it's good. Nice to see some sun.
Well, it's Bumbershoot. Just to timestamp us, we're coming up on Memorial Day. It's
Yeah,
Bumbershoot.
yeah,
That's why it's called Bumbershoot. Hey, listen, you were really proud, and I rightfully so, that over the last quarter your company continues to evolve. So let's talk about that third service you're offering in Recruit. That's very interesting to me.
yeah. No, great, Harry. So yeah, just as a reminder to everybody, we do two things really. One, we help assess. So if you're a large company with a large set of channel partners and anything from a long tail, we can help assess thousands of partners in very, very quick time, looking at their business, who they're talking about, what they're talking about, etc. So that's one thing. But now we're getting more and more inquiries about how do we grow our channel, especially as you think in SMB. Many of the large partners have aligned to various different vendors. So some of those larger vendors are coming to us and say, look, we need to grow our channel. And they say, this is the type of partner we're looking for. So we've evolved the process. And if I can share my screen, which I'll do now,
Yes,
I'll,
sir.
I'll walk you through very quickly one slide. So this is a typical funnel slide everyone's really aware with. So what we're doing is there's a four-step process. Number one is defining the target audience. So working with our clients, we want to say, what is the type of partner you want to find and hire? And very often at the moment, it's very much focused on SMB. We want to find partners that talk to customers in that segment area. So we define the audience, and it could be partner type, revenue, number of employees, location or locations, what type of partner they're saying they are. And then we'll go out and we'll look at what we call lookalikes in our database. So we score hundreds of thousands of partners globally across many different signals, anything from what they do, who they're promoting, what they are promoting, and also adding in why are customers going to their website? What are they looking for? And then on top of that, one way to differentiate is their web performance or digital performance. How many customers are they attracting to their website on a monthly basis? So that's the identifying lookalikes. We then score and segment those lookalikes, and we think about, okay, how are they performing? And if you remember here, I've got a typical dashboard, and we look at things such as how many monthly visitors did they have last month? Some of the large partners in here. We look at, obviously from their outbound signals, what they're promoting, who they're promoting, as I said before. We look at where the customers are coming from when they're visiting that website. So the geo split, are they coming from their home country? Are they coming from other countries? So as you start to think about where you need partners, i.e. where you have customers, you can look at that. And finally, we can look at things like retrospectively, the performance of the partner. Has that traffic been growing over the last 3 years? So so very, very quickly, we identify the right partners and score them. But what we do now, in addition, we're partnering and we're taking the concept of what we generate is a data qualified lead, i.e. maps to all your signals, is high performing against the data we're looking for. And then through one of the partnerships, a couple of partnerships we have now, we're taking those data qualified leads through to a marketing qualified lead. So either through phone, email, LinkedIn campaign, there's contact made with the partner. And then from the marketing qualified lead, those are nurtured to the point where we have what's called a sales qualified lead. So there is intent, timing's right, buyer being identified for that partner to engage with the vendor we're working with to think about generating a practice around that business. So data qualified lead through marketing qualified lead, as in you touch base, through to sales qualified lead. So there is great interest at the moment to identify partners that operate in the SMB space. So that's what's happening at the moment.
Wow. Well, what's ahead as we head into the new Microsoft fiscal year? I know you do business with them. We're headed into before you know it, it'll be Q3. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
The summer. So any thoughts about any forward-looking statements?
No, I think everyone's aware in the news. People are evolving their channels, potentially some for good and some where there's particular interest. So we're particularly helping those companies that want to evolve their brand. So that's number one. And then number two, there's competition out there always. Partners have choices. Partners are no longer just aligned to maybe one vendor. So how do you look and identify where there's competitive pressures in your ecosystem? And then finally, Harry, this is very applicable to the technology space, but at the end of the day, we are data. So that data could be in the industries you work in, could be in government, public sector, could even be around end customer. So we're always evolving. We're always being asked to do things. At the moment, we're sticking to channel, but who knows where it goes next, where the demand is.
I agree. Okay, Nigel, we'll see you next quarter.
All right. Thanks, Harry. Bye.